Hello, I'm Shanika. I'm going to talk to you today about how to apply and get a job. And I'm going to explain to you what you need to put on your resume. First, you need to create a resume. You can also use Microsoft Word to create a resume. They also have resume templates. You also can add a picture to your resume. When making your resume, you need to identify yourself, have your information on there such as your name, phone number, address, and email address. Then for your objectives, it needs to be pertaining for the job that you are searching for and applying for. As an example, if you're applying for a sales job, you need to put a objective attaining a position that, for example, you need to put like attaining a position that will be able to use my strong sales skills, marketing background, abilities, work well with people, or something like seeking a position that will benefit from my sales experience, positive interaction skills, and industry contacts with my 12 years experience can improve the sales results. Also in your objectives, you need to use action words. Put your Put your education on there when you graduate from high school and your continuing education, such as in college. Put your clubs in there, such as 4-H, Beta Club, Skills USA on your resume. That also looks well. Also, any volunteer work that you have did, such as doing community service, feeding the homeless, picking up trash, recycling, all those other good volunteer work that you have did and have somebody sign off. Also, tutoring other younger kids in subjects such as math, reading, after school program. That's also other good words that they like to see on your resume, helping others. Um, Put your skills on there, such as using Microsoft Word, typing speed, how to use Excel, make a data sheet, spreadsheet, especially if you're applying for administration job, because most administration jobs you have to have so many words per minute that you can type. You have to know how to put data in there. Even for a payroll clerk, you have to know how to do all this stuff. Also, put your reference on there at the bottom of your resume. Make sure the people that you are putting on there as a reference, they know that you have put them down as a reference, because you don't want to put them down as a reference and they get a call and they surprised like, oh, I didn't know that I was put on here for a reference, but yeah, this, that, and third, because you don't want to put somebody as a reference and they don't give you a good reference for your job. Um, Make sure you go back and proofread your resume. No typos, no grammatical errors. I think they do have some people that do the resumes for you. You submit a resume and they redo it for you, make it look better. Then you have, you can pay for them to do a resume for them after you get them their work at jobs that you have previous employed at. And then after you have created your resume, then it's time for you to do an application, of course. Some jobs, when you do applications and you submit the resume fill in all the job fields for you, such as your name, address, city, state, phone number, stuff. Some jobs, application doesn't. Those are with the application that are online. You have to type those in. Make sure you go back and make sure you don't miss a field. And make sure you do all the fields with the asterisk, even the ones without the asterisk. That lets them know that you go all the way out your way to answer everything on your application, so your application can stands out. Um, Make sure that everything on your job application is accurate, because you putting lies on your application, no employer will want you, because you're not gonna be truthful in my business. I won't want you if you're not truthful in my business. You can't even tell the truth on your application. Make sure that you read the job description. It tells you what they're looking for when you're reading the description, because you should know what you are capable of meeting their needs. They tell you what they need. Basically, they pet peeves in so many words. So if you know you cannot meet that, don't even waste your time putting your application in. That's wasting your time and their time. Make sure you fill out all the fields on your application, even the ones that don't even have an asterisk, because it let them know that you're going out your way so your application can stand out. Before hitting submit, go back and check your application, make sure that everything's accurate. Then you need to call, check on your application. Go up there. check on your application. But make sure when you go up there check on your application, you're dressed well. You present yourself well. You don't go in there with no jeans on and a t-shirt or your night clothes that you just got up, or dress with khakis, a collar shirt, um or dress pants and a dress shirt, dress shoes. Men don't go in there sagging pants up under your butt, tennis shoes on, hair not combed, brushed, or whatever. Make sure that you appearance. And when you go in there, regardless if it's crew or whatever, what type of job you is, or another employee, you need to address yourself. Hey, how you doing? I'm here looking for the hiring manager to check on the application. Can I speak to them? I mean, because you never know who you're talking to when you come in the door. Just because they don't look like a manager, they could possibly be the hiring manager. So you don't want to blow your first impression. They could interview you on the spot as well. But if you come in there and you're not appearing right to me, I wouldn't even give you an interview too. Because then they can just tell you a story. Oh, the hiring manager not here. But that really is the hiring manager, but you has blew in your chance because the way you came in. Then don't come in just saying, I need to see a manager. No, you need to say something to reference. Hey, how you doing? Is your hiring manager in today? May I speak to them? I'm coming to check in on the status of an application that I submitted online. Okay, hiring manager come around. Hey, how you doing? I coming in. I am Shanika. I'm checking in on the application I submitted online. I want to see when can we schedule an interview. All right. Then the hiring manager might say, we can interview you right now. Then you got the job. You have to dress to impress. You have to, everything first impression. And therefore, you should have the job. And good luck with getting the job and having all your information accurate and correct to pertain the job. And make sure you always be honest in your interview questions as well as on your application, because they will always remember that.